Friends, today we will learn a full wave rectifier. So, as we know that rectifier will convert AC to DC. In full wave rectifier, it will convert full input into the full output. So, how it will convert? For that, we have to understand this circuit diagram. So, this is a input side. So, I have connected this AC source. Then it is connected to a transformer. On the secondary side, this transformer is tapped from the center, that's why it is called the center tap transformer. And then these are D1 and D2. In half wave rectifier we have to connect only one diode. In full wave rectifier we have to connect two diodes, diode D1 and diode D2, and then load resistance. So this is the circuit diagram of the full wave rectifier. Now we will understand how it will convert AC into the DC. For that we have to draw input and output voltage wave diagram. So first of all we will draw the input voltage. So as we know, input is a AC. So we will draw a input wave, and for that we will draw output. Now we will understand how this will convert this AC into DC. So during the first half cycle, during the first positive half cycle, how this circuit will work. So this is positive. So at input side, this polarity will become positive and negative. On secondary side, this transformer is a center tap. So voltage at this part and voltage at this part will be same. So polarity will be same. This will be positive, negative. This will be positive and negative. So as you can see that positive is connected to P side of the diode. So this diode D is in forward bias. This negative is connected to the P side of the diode. So diode D2 is in reverse bias. So during the first positive half cycle of the input wave, diode D1 is in forward bias, diode D2 is in reverse bias. So this will become the open circuit. So we will remove this diode and this will become the open circuit. So current will flow through only diode D1, like in this way, from here to load resistance and again to transfer. Again you can see that diode D1 to load resistance and then to transformer. So when the current will pass through this diode, then it will pass through load resistance also. So I into R, current into resistance, that becomes voltage. So we will get some output voltage and we will draw it here, output voltage. Now during the negative half cycle of the input wave, again we will draw diode D2. During the negative half cycle, this polarity at input side, that will be minus, plus. Again, as I said, the voltage at this part and at this part will be same. So that is negative, positive, negative, positive. So as you can see, this negative terminal is connected to P side. So diode D1 is in reverse bias and positive is connected to P. So diode D2 is in forward bias. So now diode D becomes the open circuit. So we will remove the diode D1 and current will flow through only diode D2. So now current will flow like this, diode D2 to load resistance and again to the transformer. Again I will So this. So across this load resistance, because of this current, we will get some output. So again we will get some output, and this cycle will be repeated. So for this positive half cycle, diode D1 becomes forward bias, D2 becomes reverse bias, so we will get some output. And during the negative half cycle, diode D2 becomes forward bias, so again we will get some output. So in this manner, for the full input cycle, we are getting full output, and that is in only one direction. So that is called DC. So for the AC input, we are getting DC output. This output is not a pure DC. Pure DC output looks like this. This is pure DC output. So to get this type of output, we will connect a RC filter at the output side, and then we can get this type of DC output. So in this manner you can understand what is full wave rectifier.